Hi guys, Adam here, also known as Gamer Abroad, coming at you on my channel, Gaming Abroad. And I have some very exciting news when it comes to Blood Bowls 3's monetization practices. The developers at Cyanide have heard our complaints about their monetization policies, and they said they don't want us to feel like their entire purpose was to make money. Today, a very important community update came out, along with some patch notes, which I'm also going to cover at the end of this video. They just recently went down to maintenance, and the maintenance, once over, came up with these system updates, and these are very, very exciting, so let me share these with you. They say, "Hi coaches, since the game release, there's been a lot of discussion around the customization system." Boy, are they right there. As something our players care about, we wanted to address this topic individually. Our aim has been to provide a transparent and rewarding system for players, but we must acknowledge that the delay of the planned reward features not only presented the system in an unintended way, but also revealed its weakness, which is something we like to change. It's very, very political talk right there. It kind of sounds like a politician trying to run for office. Listening to your feedback is important to us, of course, right? Very, very political. Let's move on to the changes they actually made, and this is what's important. Common, rare, and epic items. All the common, rare, and epic pieces of equipment bought will now unlock for unlimited use among your teams, among players that share the same position. You will not have to buy multiple copies of the same helmet or shoulder pad anymore. This is fantastic. This has been one of my main complaints. This has been my Commodore's main complaint. Everything that I felt that was wrong with this game and its monetization policies, this right here in itself solves this problem. If you have 5 linemen on the team and you want to outfit all 5 linemen, why should you have to buy multiple copies of the same piece of equipment? They are finally addressing that. However, that is only for common, rare, and epic items. They have something different for legendary items, so let's continue. Unlocking a legendary item through the shop or as a reward will be less frequent than any other rarity, and we want those customizations to remain in an exceptional way to make your key players stand out. This is why legendary items will not be unlocked for unlimited use. I can understand this. Okay, I understand the reasoning here. Legendary items should be a little bit more rare. You shouldn't have to buy one copy of a legendary item for a lineman or a team that allows 4 blitzers and have them all have the same legendary item. Okay, I understand. We will still change one constraint that we believe should be removed. Equipping an item on a player in one of your teams will not prevent you from equipping it in a parallel on another one of your teams anymore. Now that is awesome. If I'm running 2 of the same teams with 2 different builds and I only have one legendary item, if I'm running, now this is very, very cool. This is not actually something I've heard a complaint about, but if I'm running 2 or 3 teams and I buy a legendary head, for example, now I can use it on all 3 of my teams, and this is great news. I'm sure it's still race locked though, which is to be expected. They go on to say, "We are currently evaluating ways to prevent the proliferation of legendary items to back up this vision through the store and customization system." So basically what they're saying there is they're trying to make it so legendary items aren't common and they're actually legendary. "We hope you understand that changing the system will require time, including refunding the players who already spent their warp stones on items that will be unlimited after the patch. We will come back with an exact date for these changes once we've got all the technical confirmations we need." They're doing a lot of Blizzard's soon trademark in their community announcements. However, they are doing a lot better than a lot of other game companies do in addressing player concerns. Now, they're also compensating us further, so I'll go on to read this. "The first season Blood Pass free for all." A little bit of a spoiler there, but let's go on to read. "It remains our plan to launch the Season 1 in May 2023. Okay. I don't know why they would say 2023, which is not like we were expecting 2024. "A new faction will be released and seasonal features like the official ladder and the Blood Pass will be implemented. We appreciate the launch hasn't gone as well as it could. And with that in mind, we want to start with the new season right. The Season 1 Blood Pass, including the first new faction, will be free to unlock for everyone." So that actually answers one of my questions on whether or not the Blood Pass was going to be paid. Now, it wasn't really a question, I kind of expected it, but I still haven't heard anything about it being monetized or how much it will cost. So this does in fact confirm it for me that it will in fact be monetized. They believe that these changes and announcements will contribute to make Blood Bowl 3 a more fair and enjoyable experience for all our players. We know that there is still a lot of work to implement features and fix elements of the game, and we remain committed to that as our main priority. This makes me very, very happy, but as I said before previously, I really firmly believe this game was not ready to be launched, and I'm very, very concerned that this is going to cause a lot of players that could have joined us playing Blood Bowl 3 to not even get into the game at all. So I urge you, if you are thinking about quitting Blood Bowl 3, maybe put it off for a little bit. In fact, if you're playing some other games while you wait, you can let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'm playing some of the same games. I am on the fence a little bit still with wanting to dive in head first right now. I fully support this game and I think it's going to be great, but I am playing other games right now and I'd like to hear what you're playing also. Now, there were some additional patch notes. Now, these patch notes were for the PC version, and basically, I'm not going to read them all to you. Basically, what it says is we fixed a bunch of stuff, and some of this stuff actually caused me a crash in the campaign. So I'm glad they fixed that, and that was the re-roll on a pass interception. And now, a quick message from the future. Different shirt, different day. I was playing the game last night. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording it or live streaming it, but I did experience that crash, and it's unfortunate too because I lost 2 players due to casualties that game. I had to concede the match, I get no winnings, and now I have 2 dead players. Now, back to the video. But you can look at the list here. If you want to see the full patch notes, I'll include that below in the description. This new patch comes with a known issue for anybody that did not buy the Brutal Edition, because in this patch they actually fixed the rewarding of the players that didn't buy anything but the Brutal Edition with all the Brutal Edition benefits. They took some of those away, and when relaunching the game after the first time after the patch, we'll be stuck in an infinite loading screen due to the removal of the Brutal Edition items. They didn't take your warp stones, they just took the cosmetic, and they say simply to just relaunch the game, and that should fix that issue. Now, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Adam. I am an American citizen that has immigrated to Vietnam. I'm also a full-time teacher here. On top of spending 35 hours a week in the classroom, I also spend many, many hours at home planning lessons and working on paperwork, and it takes a lot of time out of my day to make these videos because I really, really want to inform you guys that Blood Bowl 3, I believe, is going down the right track and it's going to be a great game. But it would mean so much to me if you guys would hit that subscribe button so I can be further encouraged to continue sharing news about Blood Bowl and bringing you guys team rosters and streaming. It would just, a little action by you would mean so much to me. I want to say thank you very much to all of you that have subscribed and have commented on my videos. And until the next video, you guys are awesome, and I hope to see you guys on the pitch.